Hi guys, I'm Rosy Parani.
And I'm Akbar Parani.
And this is our very first YouTube video ever.
We'll be posting weekly, so make sure to subscribe.
Today, we're going to be talking about the question that we get asked all the time. How we met. Everything we say in this video is going to be the truth, only the truth, and nothing but the truth. Do you agree?
मैं जो कहूँगा सच कहूँगा, सच के सिवा कुछ नहीं कहूँगा.
No bullshit, only the truth. That is what we're going to share with you guys today.
Absolutely.
So grab your popcorn.
Or some chai.
And let's travel back in time to Jab We Met. The year was 2007.
So I went to the mall to get a haircut, and I decided to stop by at my friend's store to say hi.
And little did Akbar know that I worked for his friend at that store. So I walk into the store, and lo and behold, I see this guy with long Salman Khan hair from Tere Naam. I was a fan of that movie. When I was walking in, Akbar was walking out. And I think our eyes met.
Yes, they did.
And that song, Do Dil Mil Rahe Hain Magar Chupke. It was playing in the background. I
That's
promise
right.
you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And there was wind in my hair. I immediately went to my boss and I said, who was that guy that you were talking to? And he said, that's my friend Akbar. And I was like, Akbar? Okay, I want to know more about this Akbar fellow. I had butterflies in my stomach. I had never really felt that way. I don't think I'd ever seen anyone before and been interested. That was not me. I wanted to get to know him, but at the same time, I was like, is he even going to be interested in me?
Are you kidding me, dude? The first time I see her, I'm like, क्या item है यार? इससे तो जाके बात करनी पड़ेगी. She was just gorgeous, had this blonde hair, which I actually don't usually find attractive, but for whatever reason, in her case, that face was just way too beautiful.
Shout out to West Oaks Mall, by the way, because all of our friends were working at the mall. My sister met her husband at the mall. I met Akbar at that mall. So thank you, West Oaks, for connecting so many of us.
Thank you, West Oaks, for closing down and putting a trash can literally where we met.
Yeah, guys, where Akbar and I met, there's literally a trash can there. And if we ever have kids and we want to show them where mommy and daddy met, we are going to take them to a trash can.
So like I said, I had to go back and see her. So I got my haircut and I went back and I was like, how you doing?
So Akbar came back and he was walking in slow motion and I was like, oh my god, is that Akbar? Is he back? And I was so nervous. You came up to me, you said your name was Akbar, and I said I'm Rosy, and we talked about how we had the same phone.
Yes, the N95 actually.
The Nokia, yeah. My heart was beating so fast.
So was mine.
Could you tell I was nervous?
Absolutely.
So I thought you were not interested in me at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I was like, I could not tell you were interested. I just thought you were being nice.
So, I am a pretty laid back guy, so I don't really express my feelings. And plus, I want to play cool.
Could you tell that I was interested in you?
Yes, actually I could.
How?
You know the signs that girls give you, you were moving your hair and you were just being really nice and that cute smile that you had on your face and all of that. Yeah, I could tell.
Oh my gosh. But guys, my first impression of Akbar after he left, I was totally fida over this guy. And I literally was like, wow, we're in two different circles. We don't go to the same mosque, or we're not in college together. We don't work together. How am I ever going to see him ever again? So I thought I was never going to see Akbar ever again. Little did I know, 2 days later, Akbar would be sliding into my Facebook messages.
I did what I had to. So after I left, my friend, my bro, reached out to me and told me that this girl was interested in me.
I did not know that he did that.
Score, baby.
I had no idea that his friend did that until after we got married. I had no freaking clue that my boss ratted me out.
So I found her on Facebook, I sent her a message, and I think...
We're gonna share the message with you guys. I
Yes,
have Akbar's first message pulled up. So on December 12th, 2007 at 12:24 p.m., Akbar Parani slid into my DMs.
So from Rizwana to Rosy, huh? westernizing your name like every other desi out there.
Rizwana is my real name. When he met me, I told him my name was Rosy. So he found out because my name on Facebook was Rizwana. So he found out what my real name was.
So in your case though, you shouldn't be doing it because you have such a beautiful name, which she does.
Flirt! What a flirt! I thought that was so sweet. I thought that was so sweet, by the way, because I don't like my real name. So I thought it was really nice that like he liked my, real name.
Yeah, I mean it's a nice name, of course. But on the other hand, you don't want the Americans to massacre it either. So good decision. Just wanting to say hi, and just in case you can't recall, I am the same guy who you met at Arshad's store the other day and got a haircut and stuff.
So you couldn't even wait more than a day before messaging me, huh?
I couldn't control myself, guys. I had to do it. I think they also need to know what your first message to me was, right?
Oh my gosh.
Please.
So I'm like thirsty because I responded back within like 15 minutes. Exactly.
Oh wow, yes, she did. Wow.
And guys, I was like so excited. I was like, Akbar just slid into my DMs. And I thought it was really humble that he was like, just in case you can't recall, I'm the guy that got a haircut. Of course I remembered you. All I'd been thinking about for the past 24 hours was Akbar. I was like going nuts. And I'd already called all of my friends, by the way, and told them, guys, I think I met somebody. When I saw him DM me, I was so happy. I was really excited. I still remember I was in my room, I was cleaning my room when I, on my laptop, I got a message from Akbar.
Hey, the feeling is mutual, okay?
You made my day.
I was nervous, I was excited, I was, wanting to, get to know you better. I found you extremely attractive, all of those things. So yes.
That makes it, because I feel like when I was younger, I was insecure and I didn't think someone like Akbar would be interested in me. So that is kind of sad. I was like very not confident, like the way I am today. So that's really sweet. So I said, hey there, Akbar. Of course I remember you. Why did I not play this cool? No wonder you knew I liked you. I have no game.
And then it was time to move off Facebook. So I was like, can I have your number?
So he asked me for my number the same day and I just gave it to him.
Yes.
I should have played hard to get.
So obviously I wanted to get to know this girl a little bit more. So I decided to ask her on a date. But that proved to be challenging.
One of my friends that I worked with told me all these girls are interested in Akbar. You gotta be different. You gotta like give him a hard time. You can't be like, oh yeah, like I'll go out with you and like make it easy for him. So I decided to play hard to get.
We need to talk about who this girl is who told you this.
You know who this is.
Yeah, we'll discuss this off camera because I don't think that's true at all, guys. I was not a player or anything like that. I didn't have an army of girls behind me. No.
So before we went on our first date, I turned 21. So I invited Akbar to my 21st birthday and he came. I had warned all of my friends who I had been talking about Akbar to nonstop. I was like, oh, Akbar messaged me. Oh my God, Akbar, here's Akbar's pictures. I was like sending his pictures to everybody. I was like, oh, this is the guy that I'm talking to. I told all of them, when you see Akbar, you're gonna act like you have no idea who he is. Don't you dare go up to Akbar and say, oh, you're Akbar? Rosy's been talking about you nonstop. I was like, don't do that to me, okay? You guys are gonna act like you have no idea who this Akbar Shakbar even is.
कोई मुझे भाव नहीं दे रहा था. कोई मुझे कोई ओ ये रोजी का बॉयफ्रेंड होने वाला बॉयफ्रेंड है, ये उससे बात कर रही है, ये वो बंदा है. Oh my God, कुछ भी नहीं.
They played it really, really cool.
Yeah.
Our party was very loud, so at the end of the birthday dinner, do you remember they gave me a bill that had an extra $100 for a noise fee because they said that we were too loud.
Yes.
And guys, I used to make $7 an hour. Like $100 was a lot of money for me back then. And I will never, ever forget this guy. This was his second time ever seeing me. And he was like, Rosy, I can help you pay for it.
Okay, to be very honest, guys, मैंने तो ऐसे ही बस offer कर रहा था. I didn't expect her to like grab the opportunity and take it on. And she didn't. So credit to her,
I'm very independent. There was no way I was gonna let him pay for it. So I said no. But what if I had said yes?
हाँ तो मैं दे देता फिर अभी क्या अगर बोल दिया तो फिर दे देता.
आपका बहुत शुक्रिया. धन्यवाद. Thank you.
Welcome. So 1 महीना की कोशिश के बाद फिर जाके इस बंदी ने मुझे हाँ बोला to go on a date. I'm big time into movies, so I was like, you know what? We'll go watch a movie and our first movie was I Am Legend.
But guys, listen to what Akbar was doing the entire time we were watching the movie. The entire time we were watching I Am Legend, this movie already sucks, okay? Like, it was a horrible, horrible movie. This guy is trying to hold my hand.
अभी chance तो मारेगा ना बंदा क्या?
I was like, कौन है ये लड़का इतना बगैरत लड़का कौन है ये?
Yeah.
He was like trying to grab my hand, and me, I was like moving my hand, and I was like, oh my god, like he's so forward. Why is he so forward?
अभी नए couples movie जाके क्या करते हैं? Movie थोड़ी देखते हैं.
But we weren't even a couple, guys. We were just dating. It was our first date. It was not official, but
Fine.
he was like literally trying to hold my hand the whole time.
Then
we got in the car, and he was trying to hold my hand again. I hope my mom never sees this video, but that is what was happening. I was telling you I was at the library studying, but really, Miss Akbar ke sath movie dekhne ke liye chali gayi thi.
Oh, there's so many things about our story where
We cannot share this.
We hope her parents never find out, or my parents never find out. We should make a video about that. Actually, yes. No,
my
we should.
parents will never talk to me ever again if they find out all
No,
the
we
things I
should.
was doing.
No, it's
They
okay.
will
It's like 15 years later
They
now.
will disown me. I'll be taken out of the family will.
I'll convince her, guys.
That was our first date, but like I just said, things were not official yet, right?
Yeah.
So how did we make things official?
That would be Valentine's Day.
So he took me to a really nice restaurant, and he gave me a diamond necklace, which I still have.
You do, huh?
I do, I still have it. So our server came out with a dessert. Do you remember what the dessert was?
Of course, creme brulee.
Yes, and around the creme brulee in chocolate, it said,
क्या तू मेरी item बनेगी?
very Mumbai.
Very Mumbai. You know, guys, I was very typical Mumbai guy back then. This is 15 years ago. I still am, actually, you know. And item, that was like my favorite word.
It was.
You know, if you remember from earlier in the video, that was like my first reaction when I saw her too. Kya item hai yaar? So yeah.
What was really funny was that our server was Italian, because this was an Italian restaurant. It was an Italian server. He had no idea what kya tu meri item banegi meant, but he knew that Akbar was asking me a question. So he waited until I answered.
Yeah. मेरे ख्याल से हम लोग से ज़्यादा वो excited था कि क्या बोलेगी, क्या बोलेगी.
So obviously I said yes. I was like, Akbar, what took you so long? I've been waiting to say yes. So we made it official 2 months after the first time we met.
2 months. That was a long time. You know, this girl really made me wait, man. Seriously.
But didn't playing hard to get work?
It did actually. It did, because I was fully focused. I was dedicated. I was like, बस मुझे ये चाहिए तो चाहिए.
Well, pro tip for all the single ladies out there, play hard to get, because it definitely works.
It did in my case.
So guys, now you know the story of how Akbar and I met, but what you don't know is how we fell in love and how we convinced our parents to get us married.
And convincing them was a challenge because they said no.
Our story was so similar to Raj and Simran's story. It was literally like we were living out DDLJ.
Total DDLJ. Total DDLJ.
DDLJ was my favorite movie growing up, and I thought their love story was so beautiful. I feel like I manifested it into my life and made it so difficult for myself. So guys, if you want to know how we fell in love and how we got married, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be posting a new video every week. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. This is our first YouTube video ever. We appreciate your support and hope you join our YouTube family.
Thank you for watching and love you guys.
Lots of love.